Hey everyone, I'm the Star Trek guy and I got another review for you. With me here is my guest reviewer. Everyone, please meet Markle Supremo.
It's great to be here. I mean, this is one sexy dude I'm working with here, so we'll make it happen.
Today we're reviewing the Voyager episode of The Q and the Gray. As most of you already know, any episode with Q in it is just going to be a funny episode. I mean, that's just all it is funny. So, naturally, this one is just funny. There wasn't a whole lot of seriousness to it or plot. I mean, of course there was plot, but it was just mostly funny jokes, funny Q jokes, and they were funny. So that's just pretty much all the episode was funny. Markle Supremo, what are some of your thoughts?
Well, I too also thought it was funny. All his little sexual innuendo kind of things that he did, and it was just non-stop laughter, more or less. I mean, I just laughed through the whole thing. I couldn't stop laughing because Q's little comparisons between how omnipotent he is and how low on the totem pole humans are, it's always funny.
Well, I like the fact that he wants to mate with Janeway and Janeway wants nothing to do with it. Come to find out at the end, procreating with a Q isn't much at all. It's just a little finger thing.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's it? All that rejection and denying for, like, that.
A little finger touch thing. Like, what? Before Q showed up, there was a supernova there. Like, before that, they just kind of just ran into that, I assume.
Well, I thought it was just part of the war, you know, because it was going on before Q showed up, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I think my favorite part was when Q had that really big Chakotay tattoo on his face. And he's like, what do you see in this man? He said, the tattoo? Because mine's bigger. And then Janeway says, not big enough.
I would almost think that Chakotay would get insulted when he would do that, because that tattoo would symbolize something of his heritage.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but also, I mean, what's he gonna do to a Q? I mean, he is, after all, Q.
How is it that Q didn't lose his powers sooner? Because the supernova was before Q showed up, and you would think that at the beginning of the war they would start losing their powers, but he was just like,
I'm sure there's some good explanation behind that, but, you know, things about Q are beyond our comprehension.
Because we are insignificant.
It could be that the Q, I don't know, it could be some sort of Q reason. It could be bad script writing. Who knows? But it doesn't matter. I mean, you don't think about it because the episode's funny. And you only really think about it when you make reviews. But how many people do that?
Well, not a lot.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last thing I thought that would ever happen would be Q wanting to have a baby with anyone. Like, that just blows my mind that he wants a child. It's just beyond me. What dastardly deeds could he teach this baby, and what kind of future that leaves us human beings?
He hasn't seen the last Q episode of the one on Voyager. He hasn't seen that. I won't spoil anything for you. Perhaps that last Q episode will be coming very shortly in a review, because he needs to see it. But because it was just mostly funny and the episode didn't really go anywhere, but it was still like really entertaining, he and I have both agreed we are going to give this 6 out of 10 stars. So has anyone out there seen a Q episode? Or if you've seen this episode, or if you like Q things, you should comment below. Let us know. Comment below. And do all the other YouTube stuff. If there is an article about this episode in Memory Alpha, I will link it in the sidebar and you can check it out if you haven't seen it and you want to know more about the episode. So you guys, stay tuned for more reviews. Goodbye.